My name is Bianca. I'm a graduate student in accounting and I'm from Naperville. My family is originally from the Philippines. My mom's a nurse and she went to school in the Philippines, but my dad actually went to the University of Washington and he came here as a college student, so he definitely helped me a lot with like the college planning process, because I feel like my parents are pretty foreign, but I feel like my dad has a pretty good footing on like how to apply to schools, like what schools are good and whatnot. But I also have an older sister who has always helped me and like been a guiding force for me. She went to like Northwestern University and she's definitely always been a role model, like still to this day. So right now I'm in the master's program and I have a concentration in supply chain. The main reason, honestly, I stayed in the master's program is because I transferred here as a junior. So I just felt like my time on campus was too short. So the master's program was an easy way for me to hit 150 hours to study for the CPA and also like just extend my time here, because I feel like my first year I transferred here, I was still getting lost on campus and like didn't know any norms of the school. So I feel like this is like the right move for me. Like I said, my concentration is supply chain. To be honest, like don't learn too much in the supply chain classes, but I really do think the accounting classes for the master's year are really gonna help me on CPA, because I know a lot of people that I asked for recommendations on teachers and whatnot, they said there were like 2 specific classes that really correlated directly with CPA and helped them significantly. So I am glad I stayed. So being a transfer student, I definitely did not expect it to be this hard, especially like my home is about 2 hours away, so it's really easy to come home. But I think coming in as a junior, your classes are a pretty rigorous course load, and there's a lot of pressure to secure an internship, which is a big deal, because career fair I think is like 2 weeks in on campus, and it's like I still didn't even know how to navigate my way to the ARC and everything. So I think there is a lot of pressure. I think the thing that honestly helped me most was joining BAP, because although it's like such a large school and there's like so many different types of people and everything, that you're bound to find your group. I think when you're coming in a little older, people are pretty founded in like their cliques and their groups of people, but I think BAP was like really did become like my home away from home, because they helped me like academically, but also like gave me people to like say hi to in the BIF, like someone to sit with in class, and also friends. Like my roommate now is from BAP, so I probably wouldn't have a roommate if it wasn't for BAP. Candidates, I would definitely say you get what you put in. I was pledge master 2 semesters ago, and I think that was one of my favorite roles, because your job is to make sure everyone's having fun and that everyone is like becoming friends with both actives and the rest of their candidate class. So I think the more social hours you put in, or like even attending professional events, although you're sitting and listening to a presentation and learning about companies, you're still getting like the face-to-face interaction with your class, which I think is important, because the more people you know in BAP, the more fun you're gonna have and the more resources you're gonna have. So I think it's a win-win either way. My biggest takeaway is I truly never realized how much work went in for like 1 hour-long event, and like how far ahead you have to plan, or like there's just a lot of like little logistics and like tiny small planning things that like you really do have to utilize the full 8 people on exec board to plan one event, to have it go flawlessly and make sure like, oh, you remember to bring like napkins or like something random, or like make sure the room is reserved like not only for the hour you need it, but like 30 minutes before and an hour after, just in case something changes last minute. So I always thought I was a good planner, but I definitely think utilizing the whole exec board is needed.